so sensitive.
Music licensing reimagined.
I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not, but we'll get started in just a minute. I hope you guys can hear the music. Hi. Just want to say hello and happy Friday to everyone. I will not be
Artlist
recording no more. I
IO.
just want to share some things with you guys.
Music licensing reimagined.
I hope everybody's doing well, and I'm gonna get started in just a minute. I was
Artlist
actually
IO.
making sure that everybody was online.
Music licensing reimagined.
I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but so if you wonder while I'm bobbing, I have the music playing in the background. But sometimes I know, sometimes you guys are able to hear, sometimes you guys are not. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Artlist IO.
All right, you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. I don't know if you guys can hear the music
Music
like I was,
licensing
but
reimagined.
I just hope everybody's having a happy Friday. I hope everybody's doing okay, and we are. I just want to announce, if you guys didn't know, in the women in the WFC committed group, which stands for Women Faithfully Committed, we are celebrating Black History Month. If you're like I am, I'm always celebrating our African American heritage and cultures, and I'm very grateful and thankful that I see more diversity. I see more nationalities and more people out there in the world celebrating Black history with us, not just this day, but I have seen even more people in the community and across the nation celebrate and honor Black History Month. And not, they don't even wait until February. We do it every day. They do it every day. You know, you always want to remember what someone has done for the people in the community, what they have done for culture, what they have done for civil rights, what they have done for just us as a people, to have that courage and that drive and that spunk and that boldness to go out and say, you know, to let people know that you have a voice, to let people know that you can be heard, whatever the outcome may be, it doesn't matter. And sometimes we expect for everything to happen right then and there and stop. No. What I can say about our African American heroes, yes, I call them heroes, is because they didn't stop there. It took months, it took years, you know, to get their voice heard, to get things crossed, to get things corrected, to make sure things were in right standing with everybody else. Equality. It took months and years, but they all just seeing them all come together and standing together in boldness, nobody being scared or nobody being fearful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of times where they were fearful, but they had the boldness to go out and be like, whatever happens, I know I took the cause. I know that this cause is right. I know that this is going to be for the next generation and the next generation to come. So when brutality came, when brutality hit, yeah, they were scared, they were fearful, but it didn't stop them. It was something in them that says the next generation is going to need this, and the generation after that, and the generation to come, and just seeing the boldness and just seeing them being encouraged, seeing them have full of wisdom, seeing them have full of strength and full of light, because they know that it wasn't about them. They knew it was about the next generation behind them. I hope that makes sense. It was for us. It was all for us to take a stand, to make our voice be heard, and to say, I can do this as well as. And we know that we're in a whole different century, yes, but some of us couldn't have took what they went through. Some of us wouldn't have even lasted a hour or two. But I hope that we get an understanding, and just like our children, they're a whole different another generation as well. And so these are the things that we have to carry to our children, and keep carrying it, so the generations can be carried just like they made sure that they carried to our generation. To see what is happening is like, now we're seeing all the fruits. We see the fruits that are progressing in our African American people. We see things that are progressing in our African American millennials. We have so many millennials who are talented and gifted, and that's because that very thing was instilled in them. And WC to Life, Fearfully Committed, we are, as well as WC to Life Coaching Services. WC to Life Fearfully Committed is a group that I started before I started my coaching services, and so it's more of just us standing together, standing together as women, being bold, standing together, making an impact, supporting one another, and that's what we're supposed to do. Helping one another, crying with one another, laughing with one another, covering one another. That's what it's about. And we have to continue to keep carrying this generation. So, the Women Fearfully Committed page, we are just, the whole team, even the coaching services, like, I may come on and you guys may just even, hear me talk about different ones. Like today, we were talking about Harriet Tubman, and of course, I have her very first black and white photo that she ever took, the one that she didn't smile in. So, and you guys, my plan even on last year before the COVID hit, me and my daughter were going to Cambridge and going to the museum, and we still have a plan to do that. We gotta wear masks, we gotta social distance, we gotta make sure that we are free of sickness or whatever, but we do plan to still go and do that, because we know that this is the norm right now, and so we have to do what we have to do, to stay safe or whatever. So I remember last year talking to my daughter about it, and she couldn't wait to see the museum, to see everything that she done. Even when the movie came out, we went to see it, and I just want her to learn more about, our heritage and what they stood for, what they did. And again, like I said, we just gotta keep carrying. We gotta keep carrying that that information over to the generation, because they are our heroes. They are our ancestors. They paved the way for us to do things in a right way and right standing. They paved the way for us to have boldness and courage, and to not fear anything, and to make sure that our voice be heard. So, you guys, today we're celebrating Harriet Tubman. I know you guys are familiar with her, and some of you guys may not be. Even if your children are not familiar with her, I recommend you go find out and research things about her. I posted some things on my page, and if you don't know, go check it out. If you know somebody who do not know, send it to them. So, you guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.